what's up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Khloe Kardashian, listen, this ain't about Tristan, but you still being a dum-dum. Y'all, what am I talking about? Kourtney Kardashian came out the other day and said that all the Kardashians need to retire. Literally, she said they were washed up, they retired, they were through. Okay, fine. I'm taking a little artistic liberty, but she did actually come out of her mouth. Go watch my video and say, it would be nice if all the Kardashians could retire. If we can make inferences, it looks like she believes that they all need to sit down and have a seat. It is tired. It is old. It is dead. It is delayed. It is through. Well, guess what? The Kardashians did not take kindly for that, especially Khloe, because she was just like, no, wait. I was about to get my perfect family storyline with Tristan. How dare you, Courtney? We can't end the show. To which Courtney was like, girl, please, you ain't getting no storyline, but maybe another baby, a surrogate, and you better hope that Tristan doesn't naturally inseminate her. I'm just saying. But all jokes aside, sorry, drinking tea. Listen, all jokes aside, Kourtney came out. She's been living her best life. She's been not taking digs at the Kardashians, but they have, in my opinion, been subbing her. Go watch my old videos on Kourtney versus the Kardashians. I have a whole playlist. But she's actually come out and been like, it's over. Like, hang it up, right? However, you know the Kardashians weren't going to keep that line down. They were subbing Kourtney. Kourtney was living her best life. She didn't care. So you know Khloe Money had to come out. You know who Khloe Money is. That's Khloe whenever she starts thinking she's thuggish, ruggish ball. You know the Khloe that was dragging Malika and Khadijah around for Halloween with dog collars. Man, they really need to atone for that. Man, they sold their soul to the Kardashian devil, but they had to look stupid doing it, right? They went through it. Y'all want to talk about Illuminati and humiliation ritual? The humiliation ritual was Khadijah and Malika being dragged around by dog collars for Halloween by Khloe, while Khloe dressed up as a white PIMP and Megan Good, we ain't forget you, was on a leash. Please, that's some Illuminati humiliation. Y'all be making this stuff up. Now that is the clearest evidence I've seen of an Illuminati humiliation ritual. Anyway, all jokes aside, right? So anyway, where was I? Dragging Malika, Khloe, here we are. So anyway, right? Kourtney, they've been subbing Kourtney. Kourtney's like, don't care, got new blonde hair, don't care. And guess what? It's deep conditioner pack, Kim. We're not doing the dehydrated straw Momo here. Remember when Kim was wearing that raggedy dehydrated wig? Anyway, Khloe Money had to step out. Because whenever the family needs anyone to make a fool of themselves, Khloe will happily volunteer. She is always working like the rents do. Anyway, Khloe volunteered to come out and just literally sub Kourtney. But I will say this, I know Kourtney rolled her eyes so hard because Khloe, sit down, have a seat. Girl, who is you talking to? Anyway, let's get into this mess Khloe had the nerve to write. Now, does anybody know what the mess Khloe wrote was? No, seriously, think about it. What was the mess that Khloe wrote? Anyone? Yes, it was a dumb meme that had no basis in reality. Does anybody else know what she wrote? Anyone? Okay, listen. She wrote, here's a secret. You literally become what you think about. If you want that dream life, start visualizing it today. To which I said, Khloe thinks the way to get her dream life, this is a tangent. We're about to go into the sub that Kourtney did. That she threw at Kourtney. Khloe thinks that getting her dream life is not getting a man that wants to be a family man. It's not getting a man that's not hunching over the Uber Eats driver when you go to see if you have tip money in your purse. It's not the man that literally, you are blessed that he bought you home a baby. And not something that begins with an S and ends with a D. Right? With a Tristan Thompson in the middle. right? It's not that. It's not a man that publicly humiliates you, shames you, and breaks you down to the white meat just because he's bored on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No. It's visualization. Don't you know? Don't you know the only thing missing in Khloe's life was some positive thinking? Anyway, let's get to this dumb mess that she wrote. This was a sub to Courtney. Listen to this. She said, "You may believe that living life to the fullest is seeing every country in the world and quitting your job on a whim and falling recklessly in love." Tell me this ain't about Khloe. Quitting your job on a whim? On a whim, baby. She worked that job for more than a decade. She built up the company. She is the reason people come to Kardashians R Us. Let us not forget who put Kardashians on the map. It was Kourtney's spark, grace, humor, and her super toxic, dysfunctional relationship with Scott that she let everybody see. And guess what, Khloe? Unlike you, she ain't played the victim. She stood 10 toes down in her foolishness. And when she woke up, she took us on the ride too and said, "Yes, I was a dum-dum, but B, I'm out my coma." So anyway, let's continue, right? Khloe said, "You might think quitting your job is a source of happiness and falling in love. Wow, you are a hater. Because Khloe, you're the one that sacrificed everything for love. You're the one that's crying on our TV screens every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and twice on Sunday for love. You're the one going through the inspirational quote calendar, literally taking screenshots and putting it on your stories." I'm done. But she said, but it's really just knowing how to be where your feet are. So now you're saying that Courtney is not level-headed. Now, I do want to say this kind of does echo what Khloe said to Courtney when they were doing that stupid fake lie detector test. When she was like, she's just waiting for Courtney to come back to herself. What is back to herself? Being miserable? Literally. You may believe that living life to the fullest is seeing every country in the world and quitting your job on a whim and falling recklessly in love, but it's really just knowing how to be where your feet are. Her feet are literally on top of her man, because Travis Barker loves a little size 5 Courtney shoe. Anyway, they in the feet. I don't even want to know what they do with their feet, but they're in the feet. Anyway, Khloe went on to say, as if Khloe, I know Courtney is sitting there saying, can't a B who can't even you got cheated on while your surrogate was carrying the baby. And the gag is you probably wouldn't. You know what? Let me shut up. I don't want to be dragged. Let me shut up and give the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, girl, can't a be the guy that can't tell me anything about anyway. Anyway, she said, it's learning how to take care of yourself. Why should she have to learn to take care of herself? She got a man that's going to take care of her. Khloe, you need to learn to start taking care. How are you giving your sister lectures on you need to learn to start taking care of yourself when you do everything but turn Tristan over and wipe his behind? You weren't even mad that he fathered another baby or cheated on you again. You were mad that he wasn't honest with you, that he fathered another baby. You were mad you found out on the news just like us. You probably found out after that. Anyway, it's learning how to take care of yourself, how to make a home within your own skin. Now she's not comfortable in her own skin. Ooh, this is projection. It's learning how to build a simple life you're proud of. A life most fully lived is not always composed of the things that rock you awake. It's not. That's right, Khloe. It's composed of the things that make you cry into your pillow at night and wish you weren't on this earth anymore. Yeah. Living, #YOLO, right, Khloe? Anyway, but the moments that slowly assure you it's okay to slow down, that you don't always have to prove yourself, that you don't need to fight forever, constantly want more, that it's okay for things to be just as they are. Little by little, you'll begin to see that life can only grow outward in proportion to how stable it is inward. That if the joy is not in the little things first, the big things won't fully find us. Y'all. know Kourtney, okay, playing devil's advocate, this could be one of her another self-affirmations that to bring Tristan to love her, because she cries out into the universe. She could just strictly be talking about herself and her love, and she's learned like little things. But the fact that Kourtney just said this stuff about jobs, and now she's posting stuff about you might think quitting your job, going on a whim, falling in love. The fact that you literally posted a meme that basically says, don't try to hope for more because these little boring things, like, you know what? I know Kourtney read this mess and laughed. She probably spit out her matcha latte, choked on it, snorted, cajortled, and then called Travis, literally told Travis to take her big toe out of his mouth and read this mess that her dizzy sisters met. Listen, I don't even know what Khloe's trying to do. In my heart of hearts, I feel like misery loves company. But I don't know, y'all. Because you know what? This is a sad thing about Khloe. At worst, you were talking about Kourtney hating on her love and her decision about quitting her job and leaving the family. At best, you are applying this to your own life. But either options are the pits. It's trash. Boo, said the universe to whatever Khloe is doing to talk herself into this again. But let me tell you something, Khloe. We best not see you playing victim in 2 months when Tristan embarrasses the dog mess out of you again. Because let's not forget the exact time frame that he got Marley pregnant. It was about 2 years ago. To this day. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later.